It's Friday, it's 4 o'clock. Do you know what that means?
Is it chippy time?
It's chippy time! Me and Bill here from Greater Manchester are back every single Friday giving you a honest and unbiased review of every single chippy in Greater Manchester. Where are we today?
We are in Denton at Canton House.
Canton House in Denton now.
I think we've finally done it. I think we've finally found a Chinese chippy with a gravy that Tom will be happy with.
With the black tar. I am so excited. Yeah. I have had a terrible day up to this point, and as soon as we've seen the reviews online, some pictures of the gravy, I thought, well, let's go and check it out. Let's have a look. Ask the boss man straight away. What kind of gravy are we talking here, mate? Yeah. We seen a ladle full.
That was it.
I was sold. I was sold.
Full disclosure, obviously, we said we looked at reviews then. We were looking at chippies on Google that come up because we were going to a suggestion from Chris, our good friend over at Stumble Manchester, suggested a chippy on Hyde, and it's closed. They're away on holiday. So we had to do a quick search of nearby chippies, and as we were going, picture of the black tar gravy, and then we said, right,
we were sold straight away.
We'll come here. So without further ado,
let's get into the chips.
So here we go. Now, we did ask again for a tray. We did get charged extra. So I think that does finally explain Sun Hing.
Yes.
Because Sun Hing was more expensive because we got it in a tray. And someone left a comment, I can't remember who, I'll put your name when I find it, said it's definitely 20p more because of the tray, and that's what we've been finding.
Yeah, so, this is the third time.
But we wanted to get it as the chips will come. So if you see all of a sudden it's in a tray, that is why. We shall open up these chips. They don't look like the biggest portion when you unwrap them, but they are a regular.
They look satisfactory.
Yeah, they look all right. They feel crispy enough. Looking all right. They smell really good. The whole place smelled good, to be fair.
Yeah, the Chinese food itself smelled absolutely fantastic. So 3 forks today.
3 forks.
Always nice. Again, we've just explained about the tray, but as always, we pay full price regardless, so it doesn't matter.
Never
no freebies. No freebies here. And that's to make sure that we're unbiased.
There you go. There you go. Lovely. Absolutely. It's a uniform colour.
Yeah.
Absolutely
uniform shape.
Uniform.
These are potentially looking
and
some
of
the...
some that are exceptionally crispy.
Wow. They smell great.
They do smell really good. Should we go for it?
Cheers.
They've got a lovely crisp to them.
Yeah. Just the edges, though.
Yeah.
Just the edges of the chips.
Nice and fluffy and a great potato flavour.
Yeah. The early doors were 1 chip.
Yeah.
Are these so... No, actually, I'm not saying it. Let's try the sacrificial second chip.
Looks like I think you've got a really crispy boy there. Not amazing amounts of salt and vinegar, even though we asked for a lot.
No, it looks a lot, but I don't think it is.
Let's go again.
They're fantastic.
Very, very, very nice chips.
A tad more salt and vinegar and you're talking top tier.
A little bit there. I'm going to show you that again.
I almost don't want to stop eating them, but I'm so excited to try that gravy.
Try this gravy.
One little more, because they're so good.
They're so crispy, but not in a way that they taste overcooked.
Plenty of salt on that.
Is there? Unbelievable.
I'm calling it. These are just chips alone. We've not had the gravy yet. These are the best Chinese chippy chips that we've had so far on this series, on the T.E.C List. That is a strong start.
Yeah, because George's chippy are really good, but they didn't look like chippy chips. These
are chippy chips.
Feel, taste, texture, chippy chips.
Everything that I want. Very, very excited. And it's a good portion.
It does look a very good portion.
We'll start that one again because I was miles away from the camera. And it's a good portion. It looked a good portion when they were filling it up. I don't think they've brimmed it, from what I could gather. It's a big pot.
But I was stood behind the hot drawer, so I couldn't see.
I'm so excited. This has been what I've been searching for, folks. The black tar Chinese gravy. Now, if this lets me down, I'm going to be livid.
It's bottom of the chain again.
So here's a nice portion. Let's have a gravy reveal, shall we? God, I can't get...
Make sure you do it by the camera, Tom.
I know, I think right. It's time for the gravy reveal.
Nothing stuck to the lid. Like you say, it wasn't a brimmer.
That's it.
I'm tilting down. Jiggle test. It smells sensational.
I found it.
Do you know what?
This is what I've been looking for.
This might be only the second time ever that I've had this sort of gravy. Go on.
Up to that. I mean, look at
It smells really good.
Look at that. You know when I'm saying about the herbs and the spices that come into it?
So spicy.
As opposed to the rich meatiness that we normally get, this is different.
He's buzzing. I've never seen him this happy.
But you have seen the chips, you've seen the gravy. What time is it?
It's gravy tasting time.
Right, no messing, just going for it. I'm excited.
I think I'm going to have to do a hallelujah and try to go for Aurora.
Do it. I'm so happy.
It sends, like, you can cut this gravy in half.
Do you know what it sounds like?
Let me just, if I drag the fork for it, you can see the line. That's
gorgeous.
Incredible.
That is gorgeous.
Right.
It's almost like a rib sauce.
Yeah.
How good is that, man?
It's not as hot temperature-wise.
No, but I think that's just because I've been drooling over it for the last 5 minutes.
It's proper rib sauce, isn't it?
It is. I think maybe that's what they use, like a bit of star anise, a bit of five spice, bit of the rib juices from the barbecue ribs. Get involved. Oh, I'm the happiest man in the world. Cheers. That's perfect.
You can't taste the chip as much, but that's because that gravy is so seasoned well.
Because it's so good. I don't care.
It's exceptionally well seasoned.
Yeah, that is.
It smells, when we talk about gravies being bland, you put them next to that, it's like water. Like the bland ones are like just water.
I'd be interested to know exactly what goes into it, because whatever it is good.
What can we say? What can we say more than we found it?
It's what we've thought.
Yeah. It's what
I've been longing for.
Yeah.
It's the perfect gravy. This is my childhood in a plastic container.
See, I think that's the difference. I think that's why I have such a fondness for the English sort of meaty gravy, because we more had English chippies, because there was one. Funnily enough, not far from here, where I grew up, round the corner, there was a English chippy, so we had more that traditional meaty gravy. So I think that's why I have such a problem trying to get that right. If you found your childhood gravy,
that's my childhood gravy. We'll be right back after this message from our sponsor.
And if it was sponsored, we've put it in the description. Unbelievable, Jeff.
What else is there to say?
Yeah, I think we pretty much described everything there when we had them.
I think my face probably did.
We would have finished them all, but wind took the last couple of shards. That is the negative. There was some potato knives, as you call them.
Mm-hmm. Not too many.
Not loads.
In a fair amount of chips that we got.
And we had more than enough gravy left over, and we weren't going shy on that gravy.
No, I certainly wasn't.
I had a comment about the gravy that said wool formed part of it, and it was just a little bit cold.
Yes.
The chips cooled down really quick because it's cold. Obviously, you notice the sun get a bit darker. The sky is looking angry. We had a heat wave last month. You won't fucking believe it now. Excuse my language. But I can understand if it was cold towards the end. It was cold as we opened it. Not cold, just
not screaming hot, especially like some of the other Chinese gravies that we've had.
But we did say it's not a Chinese, it's Cantonese.
Yeah, so maybe we've uncovered the mystery.
That could be it. It could be the fact that it's the Cantonese gravy that you're looking for.
Yeah.
We will find out as time goes on. Tom, you got any notes?
I was just so happy to finally find that. It's really, really made my day. And it's a strong start to the month.
Very strong.
It makes because I'm going to have to score it high. I just have to, because of how much I enjoyed it on a personal level. It took me back to my childhood.
We have got a couple of good ones lined up this month as well.
Oh no, some
strong
contenders.
contenders.
This could be the closest month in terms of scoring, especially with that start.
Yes.
Which
Very
I
good
don't
start.
think we would have expected.
No.
There's not too much else to say. It was
No.
the perfect black tar gravy, very spicy. Like I said, almost that rib element to the sauce,
Very ribby, yeah.
which is gorgeous.
As soon as you said that, I was like, yeah, that made total sense.
Yeah, it's that spiciness to it. I don't mean spicy as in hot or chilies. It's
and rounded.
Yeah.
Really well rounded.
Now, one thing to be aware of if you do come and try the gravy, eat it quick.
Yeah.
Because it went rather viscous rather quickly.
Yeah.
But the taste or whatever just didn't change at all.
No.
It was just fantastic throughout. It's done two of us perfectly. Cost wasn't too bad. Let's go into some rankings.
But I will say on taste, the only thing now, if they weren't great chips, it'd have been fine. But you really couldn't taste the chips through the gravy.
No, the chips lost all
Pretty
taste.
much all the taste. They still had the good texture, the good crisp. They were
Very
still
crisp.
quite crisp through the gravy.
Yep.
But yeah, and the chips were really crispy, but that sort of shown even though they tasted really good, they might not have been the highest quality because there was a lot of gaps for it to get super crisp.
Yeah, a lot of them had split.
Yeah, a lot
of the chips had split. But
it made them nice and crispy.
oh, the hell
And like
crispy.
I say, the taste was really good, like real good potato flavour.
What I said before, I think those are the best Chinese chippy chips we've had so far. So they were good enough on their own to begin with,
Yeah.
which is weird then to say the gravy just for me took it up to a whole new level, but then did let it down in a teeny little bit, as you just said. I couldn't taste the chips after that. Yeah, so it did lose a little bit there, which is odd because I actually really enjoyed the chips on their own. I actually had a break from the gravy to go back to the chips as they were, because that's how tasty they were.
Yeah.
Taste is the winner here today, as opposed to quality, portion sizes, things like that. For me, taste is just the winner.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to go in at a really high 8.6.
That's surprising me you've gone 8.6 because that was the number in my head.
I wanted to leave it higher, but maybe the chip quality did let it down, even though they tasted amazing. But more than anything for me, that gravy is... Do you know what? Sod it, I liked it that much. 8.7.
Right. 8.7. And I didn't have to bring up my VAR graphic.
No.
It's lovely stuff. So 8.7 there from Tom. Yeah, like I said, I was thinking 8.6 because it just mellowed out and they'd split.
Yeah.
That was it. And the temperature.
And the temperature.
That was the big thing for me. So yeah, 8.6. Is 8.6 a bit praising them because of the temperature? Because that's easily fixed.
I'm only jumping on that because of how happy I was with the gravy. My score's only high based on a gravy basis.
I might go 8.5 if that gravy was just if that bain marie was warmer.
Yeah.
It'd be an 8.6.
Just a few degrees difference.
It doesn't need to be the world's hottest gravy like we had last week before.
Yeah.
But a good temperature would have pumped it up to that 8.6.
Yeah. I think you're probably fair. I am only rating on nostalgia, pretty much, which is probably a wrong way to do things.
But if it tasted like nostalgia.
But it tasted like nostalgia. It tasted like home comfort. It tasted like Dad coming home from the pub on a Friday and bringing chippy tea.
I think if you were giving it a high score purely because of the black tar gravy, but the black tar gravy was crap, that's when that's a bit
That's
unfair.
when it's being silly. And it's not going to get a 9. It just isn't going to get a 9.
No.
The chips aren't good enough to be a 9.
We've not had a single 9 yet. We almost had a 9.
We nearly had a 9 at the Village Chippy. So that's how close I'm saying in terms of flavour of how good it was for me. I've really overrated it, and do you know what? I'm not changing it because of how good it's made me feel.
Yeah, and that's what you want. We want the best value to make you feel good.
Yeah.
To make you enjoy your chippy tea on a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday or whenever you have your chippy tea.
Food isn't just about sitting and eating a meal. It's the process of emotions that you actually go through. It is. It sounds very philosophical here, but it does. If you want certain dishes that remind you of home, or like my mum always liked a Sunday roast and stuff, that was like her favourite meal. And it's like I found a little bit of that.
Yeah.
It's like I found a little bit of that. And that's when I can go and recommend this place to people, because I can say, look, if that's what you're after, if that's the gravy that you remember like I remember it, there's your place. There's your place.
Experience. Not much to say. It was a very weird place.
The layout's slightly odd.
Yeah, there was seating, but no way to get to the seating.
No.
Like when I say like tables and chairs, there was a couple of chairs in the gangway, if you want to call it that, and then there was like dining room set up with people sat in it, but no visible way to get there.
I think they're staff. I think they're drivers.
Possibly it's a big staff room. They must get very busy if that's the case.
But how busy were they anyway?
They were busy anyway.
At what time is it on a Tuesday? I know. We've eaten.
I know.
About 8:15, something like that. To be that busy, to have 4 or 5 drivers waiting for meals, plus 4 or 5 people sat in there waiting. Granted, we only came in and ordered chips and gravy. It takes but a moment.
Yeah. No.
The
really
food
good.
in the hot cupboards looked
The pies looked a bit dry. I'm not
They
gonna lie, the
always
pies
do,
looked-
though,
yeah.
don't they? When was the last time you ever went in a chippy and went, fucking hell, moist pies?
No, the bloke was nice enough for our weird comment about the trays.
Yeah. 3 forks.
3 forks.
Nice, quick, efficient. Everyone working hard. Food smelled amazing.
Food
So
smelled
I think also
really
we've
good.
never noted that. As I've just been giving it the big philosophical on how food should make you feel, the smell inside a chippy
Yeah.
or a Chinese chippy should also make you go, this is going to be good.
Yeah, and it did. It smelled really.
Everything smelled cracking.
It smelled really nice and sweet, but not sickly sweet.
Yeah. I think it's faultless. It's not anything above.
No.
I think it probably goes in at around a 7.
Yeah.
In all honesty, it just does.
I think that sounds about right for it.
Yeah.
Middle of the road 7. There was nothing great. There was nothing terrible. It was nice, bog standard, quick service, happy days. There
Everything
you go.
is what I expected from
Yeah.
a good enough service, a quick enough service, and a clean enough takeaway restaurant, whatever you want to call it.
So I'm going to give it a 7-1 just because it was quick.
It was, to be fair.
That's why I'm bumping that 7-1.
I'm just going to stick at a 1.
No.
I've sung the praises
A
enough.
1?
I gave
A 7.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just going to leave them at a 7 because I
Yeah.
gave them the extra point on taste.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely
So-
fine. So that's a 7 and a 7-1. You can't grumble at that.
No.
It's a really good experience. And then the finally cost was a bit steep for a Chinese Cantonese
Chippy.
chippy. It was put obviously the breakdown there, but it was £4.10.
Which to me feels...
Was that £4? No, yeah, because I paid the tray separately.
Yeah, you pay the tray separately. so the whole-
£4.10. Considering the size of the portion was on the smaller side.
Smaller of a regular.
Yeah, because it was a
Yeah.
regular.
Well, if you think about
The
it,
gravy
it
was
filled that
big.
tray, and
Yeah.
that's not a whopping tray, is
No,
it?
the gravy was big.
Gravy was fantastic in its size, really.
Yeah, the chips weren't so good, and it was on the pricier side. Now it's a main street that they were on.
Yeah.
With a rent higher, I don't know, but
That will go down, I reckon, as our most
Yeah.
expensive Chinese chippy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Or Asian chippy.
yeah, I think
So-
big by far.
It has to go down a little bit because when we were looking at this chippy specifically, there's about 7 others within a sort of a 2 to 3 minute driving radius. You've got to be competitive.
Yeah.
That's not that I mean, we've not looked at the other menus,
No,
so this is a little harsh because they all could just be £4.10
but
across
then
the board
again,
for this,
George's Tippy's not far from it.
which was the cheapest chippy in Greater Manchester
Yes,
that we have found so far.
but we've said time and time again, it's not how much it costs, it's the value for money, and
Yeah.
it was really good.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. I was getting distracted
Yeah.
with the actual cost itself as opposed to thinking about the elements. I've found what I've been looking for, so it probably gets slightly higher.
That is a cracking lunch or dinner.
Oh my God, that's my idea of an ideal tea.
Yeah. So I think that is it. You are getting what you've paid for. You're getting value for money, which is the aim, and it is comfortably under that £5 bracket.
This is the
It's-
the hardest cost we've had in a long while.
Because it's as we've said, it's not if it's cheap, it's good. It's value for money, and there were a smaller size portion of chips, and for an Asian chippy, it was on the more pricey side.
Yeah, it was really. Take everything away, this is probably one of the hardest to score based on the fact that we've either been ripped off lately or we've found dirt cheap things, so it's fairly easy to gauge whether it's good or not. This is really in the balance,
Yeah.
and I think I'll break the duck and go first, and I'm going to go in at a 7.2, just because I think it's a little too
Do you know what I
expensive
think
for what
that
it is.
I think that's very, very fair.
Yeah.
I think 7.2 is fair, and I think the fact that I think it's that fair is the right score. So I'll
You'll
match it
match,
there.
yeah.
And I'll match it at 7.2. Don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean it's too
It's
expensive.
definitely not
to go.
bad. It's just
It's a bit on the pricey,
we're
sorry.
nitpicking because that's what we do.
So yeah, that will give you a grand total of.
I think it's looking
I
good
think
because
it's
it's
gonna
got
look
credentials.
good. Yeah.
But will it break that top 5 barrier that seems to be damn near impenetrable at points?
Yeah, it was until the village went. So everything got shifted up. We do have a new top runner at Town Fryer. So we will find out now. I think it will. I think it'll get up there.
I think it'll be close.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see.
Let's
So
have a
let's
look.
find out together.
You let us know. Let us know, because we can't see it yet. We cannot do them after that quick.
No.
Um,
I can't remember what we rated.
yeah, I probably couldn't if we were to do it now. I'm a geek, so I've got a little Google form that I do while I'm editing, and that works everything out. Yeah, please, honestly, highly recommend you go. If that was the chips, imagine the Chinese food.
Oh, again, what we said with Georgie's Chippy is it's done its job because I'm tempted to come back.
Oh, I'm very tempted to come back.
Yeah.
Very tempted to come back.
Yeah.
So please do give it a go. Don't forget to subscribe if you've liked these videos. Give us a like. Do that bell and all that nonsense. Leave us a comment with a recommendation. We are going to start going through them very soon. We're going to do a bulk soon, a bulk of filming to go up to the northern boroughs. So we'll be heading up to Bury, Wigan, Rochdale, you name it. Because I don't think we've been back to Bury since the Town Fryer.
I don't think we have.
Which
I
is
don't think we've been remotely near it.
damn shame.
Yeah, because that was good.
Very good. So, I think that's all that's left to say.
Just remember that although we're here on YouTube, if you just want the watered down clips, those are available at Greater Manchester on TikTok, Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
So you don't actually have to sit and listen to us ramble for 18 minutes. You can just watch it in segments and sort of have a gauge of what we said.
And then if you like it, head over to YouTube because we're there every Friday at 4 o'clock. So the only thing left to say is that I've had my say.
And I've had mine.
We'll see you
Next time.
next time. You came in early there, Tom.
Do you want to do it again?
No. Start this on your last album.